Hi everyone, welcome back to PEPP Your Talk. Before we do anything, I want to give you guys a fist pump for supporting me for all these months. We have finally launched the website. It's been live for 2 weeks. I could not be any happier than I am right now, and the love and support has been so good. What's really funny is that I kind of forgot that people were going to support the website, and I was just like in this mode of just working and on the phone to my web designer for like 4 hours every day and creating content and then scrapping content and doing so much for it that I forgot that there was like an audience. I kind of felt like it was just me and my work, you know. So when it launched and everyone was like, oh my god, Dio, we love it, I was like, whoa. I kind of forgot that I did have support already and that there were people that were like genuinely like happy and excited for it. I was lost in this space of just working and feeling stressed. But anyway, that's past. It's been out for 2 weeks now. I hope you guys are really enjoying it. I want maximum interaction. So if you have any suggestions, bring them my way. I am so open to hearing what you guys want from Peppa. So I was at Girl Boss UK this Sunday just gone, which was so cool. Peppa had a workshop there, I had a workshop there, and I kind of spoke for 20 minutes about my journey and having a why and kind of incorporating your personality and who you are into your job and finding career fulfillment and all that really cool stuff. And for me, 20 minutes was way too short. I was loving my time on stage way too much, and you guys did too. So many young girls came up to me and was just like, Dio, I want to do this, but I don't know how to get into it, or I want to do this, what do you suggest? And I realized that I need more one-on-one time with you guys. I need environments in which we can just sit down and chat and work on stuff and kind of start building careers and building lives. So with that said, I am creating PEPP Your Talk workshops. I'm mad excited about this. So excited. So much so that I'm starting next week. Like, I literally want to get the ball rolling. I decided in all of 5 minutes that this is what I'm going to do. I have put pen to paper and started working on the idea. So initially they are going to start out small, and I only have spaces for 10 to 15 people, right? Because of the venues and stuff that I'm using. But guys, it is starting next week. So our new format is going to be this, right? A video 1 week and then a workshop the next week, and then a video another week and then a workshop the next week. So any subject the video is on, that is what we'll be discussing in the workshop. This series that I'm doing right now is called I Have a Dream. Being that it's Black History Month as well, I feel like that's so fitting, but that wasn't even my thinking. The universe kind of just aligned that one for me. But I have a dream because it all started out with a dream I had, and my dream was, you guys already know, was to work at Burberry, and through that it kind of propelled everything. It started this, and I feel like without a dream you have nowhere to start. So I really want to get working on you guys' dreams and pushing you to dream big and far and wide, and don't just look at what's in front of you. Like, really exceed the capacities or the constraints that people have put around you, you know? So if this is your first time on Peppa, or if you have skipped through a few videos and you don't really know my story, I would suggest going back to video 1, which I filmed in like April, so it was quite a while ago, but that details my entire story from 2013 up. Actually, I kind of go back until I was like 6, and when I really just wanted to work in fashion, but mainly from 2013 up until when I started PEPP Your Talk. And you guys know, who have watched it, that my dream, like I said, was to work at Burberry, and I got it. But when I was working within my dream job at my dream company, I realized a lot of things about myself. Hey, you know what? I love fashion. That hasn't changed. But why I love fashion is completely different to why a lot of people love fashion. And I would say for me, I love fashion because of creativity, collaboration, connections, and my really big thing, like one of not just career focuses but life focuses, is that I want to be a contributor and not just a consumer. I don't want to we're all consumers regardless anyway. We all consume stuff, whether it's food, clothing, programs, whatever we consume, but I want to give back. I want to put out creative work. I want to be a part of changes and movements. And I realized that okay, well, doing this job, whether it's this company or any other company, doing this job is not going to feed who I am creatively. It's not going to feed why I love fashion, you know? If I was to like paint a picture for that, right, I would say it's like looking really beautiful on the outside. I'm not saying I'm beautiful, that's up to you, but I would say it's like looking really beautiful and healthy and luscious on the outside, and people are like, wow, her life looks really good. But on the inside, you are completely, I don't know, malnourished and starving and really just not in a good way, because the things that kind of feed your soul, the things that excite you, the things that get your heart rate like super increased are being starved. And that's how I felt. I felt like the job is good and it looks good on me and everything on the outside looks really amazing and picture perfect, really, but on the inside I knew that there was something that was being completely starved. I didn't feel like I was making a difference. I didn't feel like I was being that creative as my mind can take me. And yes, okay, fair enough, I was only an assistant, and when you go in a job, it's not always gonna be you're not going to go in and make a difference. Like, I'm not the CEO or anything, but I knew that I needed an environment that was really going to celebrate the ideas I had and my maximum potential, basically. All this rambling only to say I wasn't using my full potential, and I needed that. The first workshop we're going to do is helping you analyze yourselves and analyzing what it is about you and your industry. Obviously, this is fashion. PEPP Your Talk is all about fashion, but even if you aren't from a fashion background and there is space, I would say come down, because it's all about understanding who you are, and that is not industry specific. Understanding who you are is an essential to your life. It really starts building up the blocks of fulfillment doesn't happen in one day, neither does knowing who you are, because I still don't know who I am completely. But I like to feel like I've discovered a really big part of me, and I am happy because I'm fulfilling that big part of me, and that's what I want from you guys. So in the first workshop, we are going to sit down and we are really going to discuss and start dissecting and looking within you and understanding what it is that makes your heart beat, what makes you tick, what gets you up in the morning, and kind of directing you in that career path. So that is workshop 1, which will be happening next week. I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to start like creating worksheets and all this fun stuff. It's going to be so cool. What I would say, which is my small word of encouragement before I tap out today, is that everything is connected, so wherever you are right now, if you feel like you're being starved of your inner person, the inner being that needs to thrive and kind of showcase itself in the best way, don't worry too much, because all things are connected. I was walking in Victoria the other day, and everyone knows on Instagram I call myself rich and connected. Well, maybe not everyone knows, but that's what I call myself, because guys, I am speaking it into existence. I will be rich and connected. But I was walking in Victoria and I saw this building, and it had these big neon lights that said all things are connected, something like that. And I had to stop and take a picture for a second. I was like, that is so true. But when you're going through the motions of life, you feel like the period you're in is so irrelevant and so isolated from who you can really be. And, I don't know why I'm doing this stupid job. But remember, I was working in retail and I hated it. That retail job moved me to work in the Burberry sample cell, which got me my internship, which got me my job, which got me thinking about young creatives, which got me really moving around the building and understanding what it is that people do, which got me creating PEPP Your Talk, and here I am sitting today. My retail job got me where I am right now. So do not feel like your life is just this huge disconnect. It is a puzzle. You just haven't figured out which pieces go together yet. I genuinely believe that everything is connected, and if you kind of take a step back and start looking at your own lives, I'm sure you will start seeing that invisible string that is like connecting everything together. Even the bad things have a purpose and kind of help you get to where you need to be. Embrace it all. Embrace the workshops. They're coming. Also, can't ignore the people that may be sitting there and are thinking, hey, but I don't even have a dream, like I don't even really know what I want to do. I don't know, I want to leave my job, or when I finish uni, I haven't figured out which side of the industry I want to go into or anything like that. I always say to people that is the most exciting period ever. And they're looking at me like, why are you such a liar? But I'm being deadly serious. It's so exciting because everything is a possibility at this point. You can go into anything and everything. The world is literally your playground. And once you start understanding who you are and understanding what you want and all the things that, you know, make you who you are, you're going to find your lane, I guarantee. And we're going to help you do that at the workshop as well. So it's not just for people who have the dream and are trying to piece everything else. It's also for the ones that feel like their head is in the clouds and they have no left or right turn to make because they have no road, they have no lane. It's for you to... So that's all I'm going to say today, actually, because I have a 2 or 3 hour workshop next week that I will be rambling on for ages in. Oh, and also hi to all our new subscribers who I met on the campus tour. You guys were so sweet. You made me feel so comfortable when coming into your unis, and some of you, your unis are pretty amazing. Like, I was so blown away by the equipment and the space and everything you guys have. You have the tools to succeed and you have PEPP, so you're going to be amazing. Mwah, I love you all, and sign up to the workshops. Hopefully you get a place. See you. Bye.